This year, floods have devastated several Nigerian communities, wiping over 180,000 hectares of farmland. Thousands of people have been displaced, food production is strained, and also our national food supply is at risk. Today, Premium Times is speaking with Nigerians to hear the impact of these floods on agriculture and what it means for our food supply.
When you look at not even only here, it's all over the nation. And when you say when there's a flood like that, the crops and everything will wash away.
Okay.
So it will affect the food production, and it will make the price of food to increase nationwide.
Farmers go to farm, plant crops. So when flood comes, it washes away their crops. It makes it difficult for them to even come back to that same land, and it causes different food shortage.
Yeah, it's a sad story because flooding is a natural disaster that no one has control on or over, and the impact on our agriculture is very dire because as a nation our food production level is very low. So the floods only added to the problem of the country, because when flooding comes, it sweeps farmland. It doesn't give the farmer a chance to harvest even half of the crop. And when this flooding comes, some of them stay so long that the whole crops ferments under the water.
And what really happened that makes the northern part or the northwest and northeastern farming society quite different from the south and the southeast is because then they have two methods of rice farming. I don't know if you know this, but they have what we call upland rice and we have what they call lowland rice. The lowland rice is the one being cultivated during the dry season, and the upland rice are the one cultivated during the rainy season. And most rices that are being consumed, as cultivated and being produced during this rainy season, are affected by this flood.
The flood also. So if the quantity of food going out of the farm reduces, and there's a factor there already, affecting from getting to the general public. So we can only be praying.
Majorly and basically what I watch on TV, they are putting things in order to support, to see how they can reduce floods. But supporting the farmers who are affected by the flood, I don't know.
From our climate change, which honorably I've been given a science, before it comes.
I think always there are environmentalists, and this is climate change and all these things. Our government should make sure they buy into it and study it.
The authorities, the federal governments are doing enough, but the state governors are not going to do enough because they are going to contribute the money among themselves. That is what is killing us in the country.
Well, I'm sure that the Ministry of Agriculture and other agencies have a lot to do, and I'm sure they will do their best. They will do their best, but we are not in a country where they have statistics of farmers, where they can weigh the production of each farmer to compensate them enough. But I'm sure they have measures in place to help these farmers that have suffered this flood.
If they can reduce flooding, I believe they can do something to support farmers as well.
What we are expecting for government to be at watch. The issue is our governments are not at watch. Has been our government is a good governance, is a projection of what you're going to see in the next farming season.
So the measure is one, well, I don't know what to say, prayer. God help us control the rain, control the water so that we don't lose our crop. Then secondly, is channeling the waterways. Okay. Like if water is given proper channel to follow when the flood is coming, then the land may be avoided or the farms may be prevented from the flood.
So individuals know that we to do what we expected the government to do. Because if government has done their part, it will help the individual society to upgrade.
Nigerians have shared their thoughts with us. This crisis shows us the need to strengthen our defense against climate disasters. As Nigeria works to recover, food security and agricultural supply are critical. Follow us on our social medias for more updates. Thank you.